Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Deja and welcome to the DRJ Effect.
When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Hey guys, welcome back to the DRJ Effect. So we're gonna get into why I feel like I was called to do YouTube, because recently I've always known about YouTube like for a long time. I think I was like one of the old school YouTube. Like I actually have old videos up. We not gonna look at those. But when I was young, I used to always be like interested in like the camera, not really like being in front of it, but just like the operations of the camera or whatever it was. Anything that's dealing with like media or entertainment, I was very intrigued by it. And you know, you get away. That's when MySpace came out, so you weren't really like into it, like the YouTube or anything. You go there if you like ever need something to look up, like, oh, I need this fixed or I need to learn how to do that. I mean, everybody goes to YouTube to figure out something, right? But when I got into college, I think it was college in undergrad, I started like looking up the YouTubers. I'm like, oh, like that's cool. And then I found out that they get paid for it. I'm like, oh shoot, like that's dope. Like, and then, but I didn't really think of it like, oh, you should do that. But I was always have like aspiration, like, dang, I can do that. Like I can do that. So fast forwarding into like my adult years, I took a year off before I decided to go to grad school. And in that year, it was a lot of like YouTube. Like I didn't watch cable. I didn't watch like nothing really. It was like YouTube and Netflix and Hulu occasionally. But Hulu be having them fire movies. Oh, and HBO, we ain't even going. Okay, but it was all of those, like anything that was streaming. Like I didn't watch cable. I actually didn't have cable because all I needed was Wi-Fi. Who needs cable? But I started looking at the different YouTubers and everything, and I'm like, I was picking and choosing, like, okay, yeah, this is something I would do, but then I won't do that, or I won't post that, I won't do this. So God's like, if you're analyzing it like that, why not just try it? And I was like, me? Camera? I'm good. That ain't what like that ain't part of my destiny. So I'm gonna just go ahead and whoop whoop, let that go out the door. But it just kept like burning and burning inside me, and like I'm gonna be honest, like I was scared to try it because I started, or I had another business venture before I did this. I won't say that it failed miserably, but it was something that I was holding on to that I found that was my will and not his will. So it was kind of hard for me to trust God again, because having something that's attached to you your whole life, and you're like, all right, I'm finna make a business out of this and I'm finna go for it. And to go for it for a whole year, and not to say that I gave up like easy, but it was just like the way the businesses ran and everything, that like the customers and everything that was tied to it, it just wasn't the right thing for me to do, because in my head I thought that I can take something that was, I won't say evil, take something that was not God's will to try to manipulate it to become his will, because it was one of my desires, and that's not how the game works. So basically I had to surrender that to God, and it took me a while to try to understand why did he do that. Like, I've been doing this, I've been basically it's dancing. I've been dancing for like 16, 17 years. I've been dancing my entire life, so I don't know nothing else but dance. Like, and then I tried to go and I tried to pursue it, and it's not even what you call me to do. So what exactly do you want from me, God? And a lot of people be like, oh, why are you questioning God? It's not me questioning God. It's just I want to understand it, because if it's on my end, I need to fix something. And it's most likely 100% on my end, because he knows the plans for my life. It's just me being stubborn and getting in the way. So it's just something, it's just a clarification. Is it clarification? me seeking clarity about what he wanted for my life. So it was kind of hard for me. I had fear and everything about getting into YouTube or getting into anything in general, because my trust factor from God was broken, because it was like, and it was on my end, like I had false interpretations or false hope in something that didn't even have anything to do with my life. And yes, it was a part of my life, but I tried to manipulate it into being something that it wasn't. And I found out the hard way. But I'm here now, and I've been studying YouTube for, I would say, about good 2 years. I've been like in and out. Like I even had a channel like with my dancing and everything, but it just never was I never had ease about, like, I love it. I loved everything about it, but I never, like that gut feeling, like that when you do a project and you post it or you show it to somebody and you be like, I just don't know. Like, I just don't know. It's something missing. It's something missing. It was always something missing, because it was always going to be a void there, because it wasn't, I can honestly say I didn't have God in it. And it was kind of hard for me, because I listen to secular music. I don't listen to like all types of music, but I do listen to secular music. Some have cussing, but I don't really listen to cussing like that anymore. But the songs that I was dancing to, it was more like provocative and everything, but from the outside perspective. But me and my heart and my intentions was to create an atmosphere for women, to uplift them and build them, and basically allow them to be okay with their identity and their self-confidence, and to build themselves up internally from building their inner sexiness from out of them. But the perception of other people on the outside, it was not intentional, but they saw bumping and grinding, basically. And I had to reassess myself, like, am I being a false prophet? Am I misleading people about who and what I believe in? So I had to cut that out. So, but it was hard, because I was like, well, God, like, you know my heart and everything. But he was basically saying it's not just about you and your heart. Like, you have to understand, put yourself in other people's shoes, because your perspective might not be their perspective. So you can't say like, oh, just because I did it in my way, then it'll be okay for them to do whatever they want to do, because you leading thousands astray, and that blood's gonna be on your hand. So I was like, I don't want to be, nah, that ain't me. So I was like, all right, it was just nipping in the bud. And now I'm here talking to you guys on YouTube, and I actually like it. Like, I thought I was gonna be nervous because I'm not really camera oriented, but I'm okay, because it's truth that I'm telling you guys, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. Like, I don't want to post anything that's like pulled out of me, that's not organic or authentic, because I feel like, yeah, you watching me on the screen, but I can be in your room. Like, you can relate to me. Like, I don't want it to be not real. All right, guys, that's it for part 1 of my story. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. I'm not sure when I'm gonna post, like what specific days I'm gonna post. I gotta see how my schedule works and see what God is saying. But that's part 1 of my story. And always remember to please subscribe. All my social media sites are at the DRJ Effect. All of them. I'm working on Instagram. Instagram is not, oh no, actually I just got Instagram, so they just cleared me. So I'm gonna be posting out there when updates come, or when I'm posting a new video, or just interaction and polls and surveys, whatever. It's all gonna be there. So stay tuned for the next video.